How many of you have executed the previous program? Let me know. Okay. Okay, good then. No problem, no problem. Just I want to know. Fourth one executed. Okay, good. So if you are not installed, try to install the software and start executing. Okay. So in the last lab you learned how to how to rotate the cube in multiple directions. Okay, I have explained you the previous I have explained you many functions. Even in the class also I have mentioned you even in the class also I have mentioned you many different functions, okay, which were defined in GL library, GLU library, and GLUT, okay, and GL frustum. Okay, I told you GL frustum also. Okay, now in today's class or in today's session we are going to learn the sixth program. Okay, even I told you the line clipping algorithm also. Try to note down the errors, whatever the errors you get. Okay, if you don't get, if you are not getting the output, if you are getting any error, what you need to do is you need to copy the error, you need to paste in the Google. Okay, then you need to search for the solutions. Okay, it should be like that. Now in today's class you are going to learn to draw a table and a teapot. Okay, like this. Let me show you the output. Okay, like this. You are going to you are going we are going to draw these things. Okay, we'll be having a table, we'll be having a jug. Okay, and the background color will be black on the table. Okay, on the table we are keeping this table having 4 legs. 3 legs are visible, 1 leg is not visible, and teapot on it. Okay, and even the multiple shades of these um, different objects. Okay, so the algorithm here is, first thing is we need to include the glut header files. Okay, we need to include the glut header files. Okay, so let me show you the program, the glut header file. Okay, we need to include gl/gl.h. Okay, that we need to include. Then this is the first step. Next you need to define a wall function. Okay, so wall will draw an image. Okay, you can see the function here. Next to the table you will be having a wall. Okay, if you see in the output you can see the wall here, 2 walls. Okay, that you need to draw. Then um, okay, now table legs. First we need to define a function for table leg. Then we need to design the table. Okay, then we need to write a pot, okay, on it. Okay, tabletop using, we are filling the top by using glut solid cube. Okay, now the next thing is we need to draw the 4 legs. Okay, by calling the function table leg. Okay, after that we need to we need to call a function display solid. Okay, it will display the inner part, okay, or the inner color of the walls. It may be, or it may be table, it may be, or it may be leg. Okay, now the next thing is the surface material will be having some properties that we need to initialize. Okay, the camera position. Okay, if you see this image, it has been um, it will be appearing like somebody has taken a photo of it. Okay, in different in one of the direction. That's why it is known as the camera position. Okay, the next thing is, say good afternoon everyone. Good afternoon everyone. Okay, so good afternoon. Okay, you can see there, this image looks like somebody has taken photo from one of the direction. Okay, that's why the walls are, two walls are appearing, and you can see the shadow of the table also. Okay, that's why it is known as camera position, that we need to fix. Then we need to draw the teapot. Okay, by using glut solid teapot. Glut provides a function like glut solid teapot. Okay, after that it needs to be translated. First we need to create the objects, then we need to translate them, okay, from the origin. Then it needs to be rotated. Okay, that's why we are using functions like gl translate and gl rotate. Okay, after that we need to call the function table function and wall function. Okay, now we need to rotate the wall function. If you see the walls, how the walls appearing, they are appearing in different directions. That's why they need to be rotated. Okay, now we are using a gl enable. Okay, by using gl enable function we are creating a window. So let me explain you the code. These are the header files. Okay, gl glut. Okay, now let me come here. In this program we are using functions wall, table leg, table, and display solid. Okay, these are the functions. And library functions, these are defined in glut. Okay, these are defined in glut. Okay, now gl enable. Okay, um, gl enable makes the lightning. Okay, the lightning property of an object. Okay, that's why we are getting a lightning property. Okay, so we are using gl underscore lightning. It's a constant. Okay, after that we are using different if you want still more light brightness, if you want to increase the brightness of the object, we may use gl lightning, gl light 0 1. Okay, comma gl underscore light 2. Okay, there are different constants which increases the brightness. Okay, you must try that. You must experiment it. Okay, you must do trial and error. You must do trial and error. Please type me gl enable, every one of you. Please type me gl enable. Every one of you. Okay, good, good, good Vamshi, good Shirisha. Okay, if you are not understanding anything, okay, what this is, so admit all, say I don't know what is gl underscore lightning. Okay, just to type it. After that, now you can see learn OpenGL, any of the website. You can click on any of the websites. If you are not getting what the things are, okay, See here in the lightness, in the lights only, you are having different ambient, diffuse, specular, combined. Okay, these are the different lights. Okay, lighting effects, what we can say. So diffuse lighting. Okay, these are the different lighting effects what we may have. Okay, please type me every one of you. Good every one of you. Good. Okay, now the next function is GL viewport. Okay, in the last class I told you how to create a viewport. What is the use of viewport? Okay, if you want to display a part of image. Okay, a part of window. Okay, a part of world window. Okay, can be achieved by using viewport. Next, push matrix. Okay, the current matrix, push matrix. The current matrix is executed. Is executed. Is executed or displayed. Okay. Now, translate. What is the use of translate? Please, any one of you? What is the use of translate? Any one of you? If I create a leg here, if I create a leg, okay, that needs to be uh, translated from one position to under the table. It needs to be brought. Okay, that's what the translation is. And again, we need to rotate. We need to rotate that object with respect to the table. Okay, that's why we are using the functions like translate and scaling. Also, we need to do. Okay, scaling. Okay, why we are using D? Anybody? What is the use of D? You can see here. We are using D here. Any one of you? Translate D. Translate D. Any one of you? Okay, we are using translate D because we have used the decimal values, 0 0.5, 0 0.5. We have used them. Okay, that's why it is D here. Okay, similarly here also in the scaling function also we have used 1.0 and 1.0. Okay, that's why we are using scale D. The next thing is pop matrix. The current matrix is deleted. Okay, deleted from stack of matrices. From stack of matrices. Okay, now the next thing is the push matrix. As I told you, here I have explained you the current matrix is executed or displayed. Okay, or if there are matrices in the stack, it will be placed in queue. It will be placed in the queue, placed in the stack, what we can say. Okay, now viewport I have explained you. Next, material. Say material, what it does is it is used to show the front face. Okay, GL underscore front, it shows you the front face. See, similarly the ambient. Okay, it is a type of light. It is a type of light. If you see here, ambient, let me show you. I have opened you in ambient, how it looks like. Ambient lighting. Okay, it may appear like this. Okay, ambient. Similarly diffuse. I may use diffuse also. Reflecting. Okay, reflected lighting. Okay, how much amount of lighting I need to show after reflection. That also we can control. We can control through our program. Okay, by writing here gr underscore diffuse. Okay, like that. So material, we are using v here. Anybody, what is the meaning of v here? Anybody, what is the use of v? What is the use of v? Okay, see, v means it's array of values, array of values, or vector. It's a vector. Okay, now type me every one of you. uh, Now type me every one of you. Vector is equal to, vector is equal to array of values, array of values. Okay, please type me this, every one of you. Vector is equal to array of values. Good. Vector is equal to array of values. Okay, good, good Kavya. Okay, good Namrata. You are not responding. That is the reason. That's the reason I asked you to write. Okay. In this example, in this function, okay, v stands for vector. V stands for vector. Okay. Vector means it's a array of values. Okay, this method, in this method we are giving an array of values. Okay, the parameters are array of values. Okay, now similarly here we are having one more function like gl light fv. Here also we may give the values as array of vectors. Similarly, there is one more method like flush. After the use of matrix or buffer will be deleted. Okay, deleted from the stack. Okay, or display. Okay, now in the last class I told you what is glue look at. In the last class I told you what is glue look at. Okay, so let me show you what is glue look at. See, if you don't know anything, just copy paste it. This shows you, it creates a weaving matrix. Okay, it creates an weaving matrix from an eye point. Okay, that is the use of glue look at. Are you understanding? Please type me yes or no. Just I'm explaining you the library functions first. Glue look at. Okay, you can see here, you can see in this diagram, look at forward from front, and user is viewing this part. Okay, so look at allows you to see an object from this side. Okay, where you can see a black dot. Okay, are you understanding? We are giving the coordinates from where we can see an object. Okay, so we are seeing from this side, we may specify the coordinates. Okay, we may change it. So these are the library functions we have used. These are the library functions which we have used. Okay, GL enable, GL viewport, GL translated, GL scale. Similarly, GL light, GL glue look at. Okay, GL flush. Next, user defined functions: wall, table leg, table, and display solid. Let me explain you one by one. Say this part. Okay, glut initialize. I told you it initializes the library functions in the current system, or it activates all the different functions in the current system. Next, display mode. Okay, we may display by using we are specifying the color, even we are specifying how much depth also an object must be viewed. Okay, GL underscore depth, and how many buffers we must use, we are specifying that. Okay, depth is nothing but it's a it's also a dimension. Depth is nothing but a dimension. Okay, next we are specifying the window size, we are positioning it. Next, we are creating a window and naming that one as teapot. Okay, in the output here you must get teapot. Okay, on the black screen on the top of it you must get teapot. Okay, this entire thing is the window. This entire black colored thing is a window. Here you must get a teapot. Okay, in the output you are not getting that, you must get it. Next, glut display func, it display, this will get a function and it will execute it. Okay, display solid. If you see display solid, you see a function here, display solid. Okay, it's a function which is passed to display func. Okay, please type me glut display func, every one of you. Glut display func. Please type me glut display func, every one of you. Okay, good. Good Pooja, good Sahana, good Suhas, good Nitish, okay, good Sri Lakshmi, good Anusha, okay, good every one of you, good Sirisha, good Aditi. Say we are passing a function display solid. Okay, now as soon as we pass here, let me go here. The control will come here and it will start executing the it will start executing display solid. Now we are defining an array. Okay, we are naming that one as matrix ambient. Similarly, it's of type GL float. GL float is a data type. Okay, we are declaring one more array diffuse, one more array for specular. These are the different brightnesses or different lighting effects, matte, shiness. Okay, so four different arrays we are initializing. Then front side as ambient. Okay, diffuse. Okay, similarly specular and shyness, we are passing to the function gl material. Okay, after that we are initializing two more arrays, lightning int and lightning position. Okay, after that we are positioning the light. Okay, we are positioning the light. After that, one more, we are positioning the light in a diffuse mode also. Okay, now we are calling the matrix mode function as projection. Then we are initializing that one with the load identity. Initially all the stacks, initially in the stack you'll be having the matrix with one values. Okay, Now after that we are doing the orthogonal projection. We are doing the orthogonal projection. Okay, even I told you this ortho also. What does ortho 3D do? Okay, I have explained you 3D. Okay, here we are doing, here we are calling simple function. Okay, after that model view. Okay, we are calling the function model view. First we are loading the matrix, we are loading the stack with the once matrix. Then again just we are showing the object model view. What it does, it displays. Okay, it doesn't give any effects. Okay, once again we are loading the identity. Now as soon as the user looks at it, now the things will change. Okay, as soon as we call the function glue look at, if you see here glue look at, okay, we need to change their angles, or they need to be rotated from this position to this position. Okay, from from this angle it may look in different way. That's why we are getting, the walls like this. Okay, am I fast? Am I fast? Are you able to understand? Type me yes if it is yes, no if it is no. Are you understanding? Udank, Sri Lakshmi, uh, Vamshi, am I fast? Try to understand the functions. Okay, automatically you will understand the program. Okay, now once we display an object from one angle, again we need to clear the buffer. Okay, we are clearing that, we are clearing the color buffer. Then we are pushing the matrix. Once again we are rotating it. Now we will call the function val. Okay, function val. Let me go to the function val. Okay, you see the function val here. It creates a wall. For that, first we need to push the matrix. Whatever the values are there in the current matrix, that will be pushed. Then that will be translated. Then that will be scaled. Okay, then it will be displayed. Okay, now the solid cube is placed on the wall. Okay, then it is, we are popping the matrix from the stack. Okay, whatever the current matrix is there, that will be popped out. Okay, push pop. See, RT, first rotation, then translation. Okay, so rotation will be removed. Okay, rotation will be removed. So if it is like this, rotation, rotation, translation, this matrix will be popped out. Okay, now similarly, push means one more time we will push, say translation. Here we will push it. Okay, like that. If it is, if it is load matrix, it will be filled with identity matrix. Okay, GL load identity. Okay, whenever we get GL load identity, GL load identity. Okay, whenever we get like this, okay, I will be pushed. I. What is the meaning of I? Anyone of you in this class? What is the meaning of I? Capital I. It's mathematical related. Anyone of you? I stands for identity matrix. Okay, I stands for identity matrix. Okay, now after execution of this, we'll come back to here. There is the first okay, now we will come to the GL pop matrix. Again we will call wall. Okay, one more time the other wall is displayed. Next we will push the matrix. Okay, this time we will push the matrix and we will rotate it. Okay, we want to rotate because we are seeing the walls in different angles. We need to rotate this. Okay, that's why we are calling rotate function. After that, one more time we are calling the function wall and we are popping it. Again we are pushing one more One more object, we are translating it. This time it is table. Okay, we are creating the table, but it needs to be translated from this position to here. Okay, from here to here. Translation, please see this. This program is related with the transformations. Okay, transformations. Technically, you are learning transformations. You are using transformations like translation, rotation, and scaling. You are using in this program. Okay. Now we are calling the function table. Let me go to the table. Now you can see here the table function. We are pushing the matrix, then we are translating it. Okay, we are translating the first leg. Okay, we are translating the first leg, then we are scaling according to the current object. If this is the current object, the initial leg will be bigger, but um, that needs to be adjusted as the user sees it. Okay, user will not see the entire leg in proper direction. It will be minimized. Okay, because you will be seeing in different angles. Okay, that's why it has been minimized here. That's why you can see the fourth leg, it is not appearing. Okay, now we are scaling it. We are placing a solid cube on it. Okay, we are placing a solid cube. After that, we are popping it. Now we are declaring one variable like dist. Okay, now we are pushing the matrix. We are translating it. Okay, we are translating the table leg. How many legs are there? One, two, three. Okay, and four legs. As soon as the control comes here, as soon as the control comes here, we'll go back. We'll go to the function table leg. Okay, you can see here table leg. This will display the table leg. Okay, first it will be pushed into the matrix, then it is translated, then it is scaled. Okay, every time whenever the object is created in the world window, okay, it needs to be pushed and popped. Now after that it needs to be translated and scaled, because the viewport the viewport because the viewport coordinates will be viewport coordinates will be changing. Okay, will be different. Okay, every time the function is called a table like that. Okay, after that GL flush, whatever the matrices are, the remaining matrices will be removed. Now we'll come back to the GL enable. This time, okay, all these functions will give the lightning effects. All these functions will give, we are enabling the lightning. Next we are giving the lightning 0. Okay, it may be little bright. Okay, after that the shade model is smooth. Okay, sometimes we may have the different other constants. Here we are getting the shade model. Okay, different shade models, smooth or somewhat other roughness we may give. After that we are enabling the depth test. We are normalizing. Okay, after that we are giving the function clear color. Okay, can anybody tell me what it is, what it does? GL clear color. GL clear color. Anyone of you? You see the background color. What is the background color? Anyone of you? Nikhil you. Okay, good. Color, it is color. We are specifying the color. Black color. Okay. It creates the background color as black. I told you in one of the class, clear color will gives the background color, background color as background color as black. Okay, 110, it gives you that color. Similarly, we are setting the viewport coordinates by using a function viewport. Now glut main loop, it it signals execution. It signals yes, you can start execution. Okay, this is the thing. So in this function, uh, what we are doing is we are defining four different functions: leg, table leg, then the table leg, table, display solid. Okay, every time we are creating the object, every time we are displaying it. Okay, this you must know. In this program, you must know the very important functions like GL ortho, okay, and GL glue locate, and GL translate, GL rotate, okay, GL rotate. Now this function, okay, glut solid teapot, it displays a teapot. Okay, it displays a teapot here. It is a inbuilt function. Okay, it is an inbuilt function. Even you can increase the size of it. Even increase you can increase the size of it. Okay. Now, uh, okay. Since I don't have any execution environment, I will try to execute it and I'll try to place in the YouTube. Okay, and, within few days. Okay, try to execute it by yourself, if possible. If any of you have executed by the end of the day or tomorrow, try to make the video and you can send it to me. Okay, if possible. Okay. I think I can stop here. Um, um, I'll continue in next class. Okay. I'll give you the lab manual at the earliest. We are doing some changes. That is the reason. Okay. You can get it from your seniors. You can get the lab manual from your seniors. In the last batch also, I only took the CG. Okay. Thank you, every one of you. I'll show you the execution. Don't worry about the execution. Okay, I'll send you Sri Lakshmi. Okay. You can contact me if you send your mail address. I'll send you. Okay. Thank you, everyone of you. हाँ सर बोलिए सर, अभी हुआ क्लास में। क्या क्या सर? सी जी लैब वाला। मैं उन्हीं को करने के लिए बोल रहा हूँ सर। घर में इंस्टॉल